If you are in the building, you need to come on up to the ring. And Natalie Brock, please come to the ring. And at this time, we need Class 4 Berkshires to start coming to the ring. That is Berkshire Class 4. Please start coming to the ring.
Well, we are rolling into the Prospect Barrows show now, just off and running, and we are starting with our AOB Prospect Barrows show. Again, this is breeds that may not have enough to make a breed, so these happen to be, it's like 3 of them are Polands. I don't know if there'll be another one. Earlier in the Gilt show, we had a Tamworth represented, but we've got 3 Poland Barrows out here, waiting on a 4th. Got 1 class of AOB Barrows. Again, as we get going in the Prospect Barrows show, this is not a pedigreed show, so they're just classified themselves, and ultimately it's up to the judge. So we've got Polands in this AOB drive. Again, each of these breeds will pick a Grand and Reserve champion, then they'll come back for the overall, and we'll do a top 5 Prospect Barrows overall. So we've got 1 class of AOBs. Looks like 3, maybe 4 head in that particular drive. We're rolling to our Berkshire class. We've got 2 classes of Berkshire Barrows. After that, we have, instead of doing a Landrace and a Chester like we did in the Gilts, we'll just have a light OPB to Prospect Barrows show division. And there'll be 2 classes of those light OPBs. We'll have 3 classes of Durocs. Again, this is a Hampshire classification. Here's our judge.
I'm going to start with the young lady in the pink right here. I think this is a good place to start for our AOB drive. This guy's got body width, body shape. He's got a productive look through his center, as well as having a good, attractive view from the side. This hog, he's agile on the move. He's got muscle. He's got spread. He's got shape. He's adequate everywhere. I feel like he puts the best combination of best traits of market hog traits together. Young man's going to be on the far side with the really heavy bone one. Like I said, this one does excel in bone and footwork. We just need to add center body, center rib to him to move him up in this class. Young man right here in the vest is going to go 3rd. He's got a really good looking, really attractive hog. He's got some shape up high. He just gets out-horsed, outsized, and outmatched in this particular class. Congratulations to these kids.
As we get off of the Barrows show, we'll have your placings in that class momentarily. But again, that was our AOB division. So we'll have a Grand and Reserve AOB here in just a minute. We'll get those placings. Our next breed will be the Berkshire Prospect Barrow class. We got 2 of those. First class has 7 entries in it. Barrows weighing from 125 to 169 in our lightweight Berkshire Prospect Barrow class. If you're just tuning in for this evening, welcome to the Texas National Stock Show. Appreciate you tuning in. If you or anybody else want to tune in, make sure you pass along. It doesn't have to be on Facebook. You can get onto both of the Facebook feeds, either at Taylor Fort's Facebook page or Texas National Stock Show's Facebook
and
page.
Here are your results for the AOBs. In 3rd place, Shiner Westmoreland. And your champion is Cody Kelso, and the reserve is Fred Kuhlman.
So there you've got the placings in our AOB Prospect Show. Your champion AOB exhibited by Cody Kelso from Seguin, Texas. Reserve champion AOB prospect Poland appearing barrow Fred Kuhlman from Bryan, Texas. Congratulations to those two. Third out was Shiner Westmoreland from Ferris, Texas. Again, we are now showing our lightweight Berkshire class 4 in the Prospect Barrow Show. 7 head in this class. Again, back to where you can find it, you can go to the TexasNationalStockShow.com or TaylorFort.com on either one of those and find the live feed for the Texas National Show as well. And that live feed being provided by Taylor Fort and his stream team. They do a great job. They do here and then also at San Antonio at the Barrow Show, Barrow and Gilt Show, and all the junior shows at San Antonio exclusively. So they do an incredible job of getting you some views if you can't make it to the show. So we hope you enjoy it. Please let us know and give us some feedback if we've got any issues going on.
We need Cooper Flynn at the ring, please. Cooper Flynn, please get to the ring.
Missing one here. We've got this class as we start the Berkshire Show, and then I will finish up the Berkshires with a heavyweight class of 8 head. Also,
and at this time, we need Berkshire Class 5 to start coming to the ring, please. That's Berkshire Class 5. Start coming to the ring.
So our judge for our prospect shows today has been Kyle Hicks. Kyle grew up and still resides in the family's commercial cow-calf operation in Elgin, Oklahoma. He and his wife, Brittany, along with their children, Callan, Kennedy, and Covey. He attended Oklahoma State University. They own and operate TKO Genetics since 2001. TKO comprised of 60 sow operation, primarily consisting of crossbreds with a handful of purebred sows. So appreciate Kyle coming, and he's evaluated earlier our purebred gilt show. Then evaluated our crossbred gilt show, and now rolling into our prospect barrow show. So big full day here at the Texas National. That noise you just heard was my counterpart showing back up. So here we are reworking the top end of our lightweight Berkshire class.
Yeah, we're so back.
This young lady, you were talking about sweaters earlier, she's got a K-State purple sweater on, so that one would get along pretty good showing under this judge, meaning myself.
Yeah, I can't really talk much smack about the K-State Wildcats after Texas Tech's performance yesterday in their bowl game.
Yeah, and we showed them what a comeback looks like just the night before, so I don't know what went wrong there.
Yeah, Texas Tech looked like a junior varsity team out there without Taj Brooks.
Forehead out here, he's reworking in his lightweight Berks. Got 4th place in, got it down to his top 3. Got it down to his top two now. Kind of a bigger hog and a little hog out here. Cash McCamey's got the little boar pig. Here's Kyle for his
Young man
selection.
in green here is going to start the class. It's hard to argue with this, the pure stoutness of this hog. He's got big feature everywhere. He's got good muscle, good look. He can get out and motor on a square skeleton. Young man right here closest to me is going to be coming in second. This is a hog that I like a great deal. We could just lift him up right in his front third ever so slightly. That's being really picky of a good pig. I think he's just outmatched on bonus compared to our class winner. However, when you get right in behind this hog, you really got to appreciate the amount of muscle and meat he's got in him. A really shapely, good, productive, attractive kind of a prospect market hog. Young lady coming out here in thirds, got a good looking, good built, sound made one. He just gets out horsed in terms of bone and feature and muscle shape. Like I said, if we can just give this one a little more up high and a shot of bone down low, we can move him up in the class. But a really nice kind of bear to go third. Young coming out here fourth. Got a really nice kind of Berkshire Barrow. This is one more than anything. He's just out horsed in overall frame size. I really like this pig. I like his design, I like his build from the side. I like the future you can read into this hog. We just need more to him today in this particular drive. Young lady coming out here next. A lot can be the same. We just need to see a little more stature, a little more to him. He just gets a little bit east and west as you get behind him as well, but a really nice bear. Young lady coming out next to round out the class. We just need to bust this one open on either end of his skeleton. We need to pull him apart in his knee. We need to give him more muscle, more width, and more expansion from behind and throughout the entire skeleton. Good job.
And here are the results from Berkshire Class 4. In fourth place, Landry Russell. Third place is Jaylee Gilbreth. Second place goes to Kyler Keller. And first place is Cash McCamey.
Yeah, that wraps up Class 1. Now roll into Class 2. Heavyweight Berkshire prospects, 8 head in this class. Your class winner in the first class was Cash McCamey from Hawkins, Texas. Second place in that class was Kyler Keller from Sherman, Texas. Jaylee Gilbreth from Crum, Texas was third. And Landry Russell from Sherman, Texas was fourth. So congratulations to our individuals who showed and placed high in our lightweight Berkshires. Now rolling to the heavies. Got 3 of those 8 already in the ring. Got 1 already sent to the scales. I think that's Reese Mabry going to the scales. Another one he's sent to the scales. That makes the class complete, I believe, right there. So, again, 8 head here in the heavyweight Berkshires. Send another one to the scale. Kind of intriguing barrow here. He's kind of empty, maybe in hollow, but, man, that thing's got some big legs and a cool look.
And at this time, we need first and second place from Berkshire Class 4 to come back to the ring to get ready for the championship drive. Once again, that's first and second place from Berkshire Class 4. Please come back to the ring.
Got 4 stashed away. Looks like he's placing 5th through 8th now. And he'll rework that top end here in the heavyweight class of Berkshires. Here he is working his top 4. Thought this was a pretty nice set of pigs here at the top end. Anxious to see what they look like back out here. Not a huge spread on weight on this class, 173 to 197, but kind of some differences in maturity, I thought, between this set.
Yeah, I think there's some give and take amongst these barrows out here. There's one that I kind of like for his stoutness of feature, but I don't know if that one's hip action's exactly what this judge is going to like.
Yeah, if you watch much of the Gilt show, and certainly Kyle's stuck to his guns and kept them very fundamental and sound, and when he needed to, he drove them to make sure that they were hitting the surface right, and kind of it's been a high priority for him.
Young lady's got a cool one over here on the edge of the ring. I like some pieces of that one. Maybe not the most muscular out here.
Yeah, he was the one I was talking about earlier, kind of empty and hard over his midrib and lower third, but intriguing. Puts him third. 2 really fundamental ones, I think, in first and second here he's got to pick from. Here's
Nice
Kyle.
class of Berkshire Barrows. Young lady right here in the center leads the class off. This is the balance-made, good-looking, broad-built one that's got some power, that's got some substance of bone, that's got a great big body cavity. He comes and leaves with plenty of width. He's sound. He's good-looking. I feel like that's a really smart and safe way to start the class. I think that hog is very, very good. Congratulations. Young man coming here in second pushed her awfully hard. I just need to see your hog a little more comfortable. I need to loosen him up in his spine, level him out, and loosen him up out of his hip and hind leg ever so slightly. But that one's big-chested. He's got a big barrel cage. He's got a lot of power. Really, really good kind of barrow to go second. Young lady coming out here in third. I imagine this one's probably got a lot of friends ringside. I mean, this one's heavy bone, tall-shouldered, exotic through his front end and head. When you get right on top of this one, I just need more to him. I need more meat. I need a I need a bigger kind of rib cage. I need that hog to be denser, deeper, and broader hearted with a bigger forerib. But that one is ultra unique. He's scary good, and with the right kind of feed job, he could be highly competitive down the road. Young man coming out here in fourth has got a really good, heavy muscled, basic built, kind of check all the boxes kind of a pig. He just got out horsed in terms of just shape up high, bone down low, and look through his front end. But there's not a lot wrong with that pig. He gets out and gets across the ring with ease and authority. Really good pig to go in fourth. Young lady coming out here in fifth has got a lot like the pig in front of her. Ultra attractive from the side, tall shouldered. Smooth made, very sound. We just need more to him. We get right in behind this hog. We need more meat. We need him to be broader. We need more muscle shape. But a really nice bear that I think's got better days coming down the road. Young lady coming out here next, the hog that just gets a little rounder in his hip shape, a little more constricted in his movement. Need a little bigger rib cage and body in him as well. And the young lady around the class does an excellent job. She's got an up-headed, smooth-made, good-built kind of bear. We just need more to him. We need more muscle shape. We need more power for him to be more competitive. She does a great job. Congratulations.
That wraps up our heavyweight Berkshires. Have the placings
And here
momentarily.
are the results from Berkshire Class 5. In fourth place, Jansen Womble. Third place goes to Landry Russell. In second place, Heaton Woodson. And first place goes to Reese Mabry.
Get ready to show for our champion Berkshire prospect bear. That heavyweight class winner, Reese Mabry from Weatherford, Texas. Breeder of that bear, Cole Genetics. Second in that class, Heaton Woodson from Conroe, Texas. Third was Landry Russell from Sherman, Texas. And fourth was Jansen Womble from Lubbock, Texas. The bear bred by Wintex. Landry's third place bear was bred by Wellman Show Pigs. So here in our champion drive in the Berkshires, out of class 4, the lightweight Berkshires, we have Cash McCamey from Hawkins, Texas. And out of our heavyweight class just completed, we have Reese Mabry from Weatherford, Texas. Roll into our light OPBs. Here's Kyle with his selection of champion Berkshire.
Really nice set of Berkshires. You know, as we kind of went throughout the whole day, I hope we can put the pieces of the puzzle together. But if you can make them attractive looking from the side, broad built coming and going, put a big rib cage in them, and with the killer hip and hind leg, that's the kind I like. And that'll be the young lady on the far side. Congratulations.
Champion Berkshire comes out of that heavyweight class, exhibited by Reese Mabry from Weatherford, Texas, bred by Cole
He
Genetics.
dropped that second place pig in there. You know, he pushed our champion awful hard in terms of just that added extra power, that added extra width and expansion. You know, I feel like he's our best suit to follow. Congratulations.
Grand and Reserve come out of that heavyweight
And
class.
we
The
need
Reserve champions
Class
Heaton Woodson
8
from
light
Conroe, Texas.
OPB to get to the ring, please. Light OPB Class 8, please come to the ring.
So again, champion Berkshire, Reese Mabry. Reserve champion Berkshire, Heaton Woodson. Now move to our next breed, which will be Landrace and Chesters together, considered our light OPB prospect bearers. Have 2 classes of our light OPB prospect bearers. First class has 8 head in it.
And here are your final results for the Berkshires. Your champion is Reese Mabry, and the reserve is Heaton Woodson.
Again, 8 head in our lightweight light LPB class. Our Second class has 8 head in it as well. Again, this is landrace and Chesters together, so kind of the white OPB down here breed, light OPB division here in our Prospect Barrow show.
You know, we had some good experiences showing white OPBs, didn't we? A couple Chesters here and there.
Yeah, I like this breed.
Yeah. I want to say one of the first banners I got, besides that one from Denver, was Austin.
You're right.
There with that white OPB.
Little lightweight white OPB barrow, yep.
And if I remember correctly, I'm not even the one that broke that hog.
Yep. You were young. That was your first year, and you had a little help at layover. So that's the neat thing about those show teams. You get a little help.
Yeah, I was not quite ready for the temperament of a Chester hog. But we got there.
Got one pinned up already. Got one at the scales. Two in the pin already, and one headed back from the scales to the pin.
Has the mullet counter moved past one?
No, it's just stayed at one. Just had that one.
Kind of figured there'd be a stronger showing.
I think parents finally put their foot down and made kids start cutting their hair again.
Or maybe they just knew you were going to be on the broadcast.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, because we did talk about the difference between a mullet and just somebody that doesn't want to go to the barber.
At this time, we need Class 9, the light OPB, to start coming to the ring, please. Once again, that's Class 9, light OPB. Please come to the ring.
He's got his fourth one headed to the scales. Again, 8 head here in the lightweight light OPB class. Now,
Class 9, the light OPB.
Looks like he's got him placed 8th through 5th. Gonna go ahead and rework that top 4.
Well, it is getting close to 5 o'clock, and just so happens that we have a bar that's open for business here in the barn. So check that out if you are of age and if you are so inclined.
Well, Dad, you were quizzing me earlier about songs. What is this song playing?
not a clue.
This would be Lil Jon and the Yin Yang Twins with their song, Window.
I'm really sorry you know that. Yeah, that bear just doesn't really want to be a show pig today, but that's a nice one. Got a lot of good practical pieces to him. This is a pig show. Okay.
It's just good to see the crowd getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, we've had a long day of showing pigs here. I guess everybody's kind of feeling like they need a little exercise, so they're enjoying this music.
And here's our judge.
Thank goodness Kyle's got them lined out and we get to turn the music down.
Really nice set of white OPBs. I think all three of these pigs do a lot of things really in the right way in terms of look and build and balance and structural correctness, and the way they get out across the ring I think is pretty ideal. You know, what I keep coming back to when I like them all from the side and I can't quite make up my mind, I get right up on top of these things. And the one that's just got the biggest back, the boldest blade, and the biggest forehead, be the lady right here in front of me. I like that little white bear a great deal. From there, we're going to go with the young man right here in second. This one, I will agree that he is probably the longest fronted, the most exotic looking from the side. You know, I know a lot of guys can get into that. I think that probably, in this judge's opinion, works against me ever so slightly. I just think he looks a little bit more refined about his jaw and his head, but that's a really good looking, long fronted kind of a wide OPB bear that's got some muscle. Young lady, your bear comes in third and taking nothing away from your hog whatsoever, because this looks like one that we feed on quite a bit at my house. I mean, this one's got big bones, he's agile, he's got some skeletal width, he's square to the ground. I just read him as the latest mature. The best one, you know, let's give him 30 days, 60 days, but I like that hog skeletal build and skeletal quality a great deal. I think that's a phenomenally good bear to go third in a deep class. Congratulations. Young lady coming out here in fourth. I like this hog. I like this hog when you get him out from the side as well. You know, he embodies that kind of look that we want to see in these market animals. When you get in right behind him, he's got some power, he's got some muscle, he's got some rib shape when you get on top of him. I need to fix this hog right in his blade. I think he's just a little jammed up and forward in his blade, and he wants to taper together and come together at the ground, coming right at you. But that's a really nice kind of bear to go forth. Young lady coming out next is a hog that just gets out horsed in terms of just bone and look in this class. A really high quality bear that's probably, I'll admit, got better days ahead of him, but he just needs a little bit more of those ESTs to compete here higher in this class today. Congratulations. Young man coming out next, you've got the good looking, neat built, really sound one. He's also probably the latest maturing. He just looks the frailest right there in his bone work, in his bone column right there at the ground. We know we stouten this guy up, give him more days on feed, throw a little more muscle at him. I think that he's got brighter days. Congratulations, young man. Young lady coming out's got a really heavy bone, tall-shouldered one. This one just gets a little too short stepping off either end of his skeleton. If we can loosen this one up out of his hip and hind leg, that would help a great deal. Congratulations, really good class of pigs.
That wraps up our lightweight light OPB class. We'll have your placings momentarily in that class.
Here are the results from Class 8 of light OPB. In fourth place, Presley Elston. Third place goes to Jenny Sullivan. Second place goes to Hunter Butler. And first place goes to Mason Rayborn.
Now move into that heavyweight light OPB prospect bearer class. There's 8 entries in that class. Class winner from Class 8, the lightweights, Mason Rayborn from Carrollton, Texas. Second was Hunter Butler from Killeen, Texas. Third was Jenny Sullivan from Idalou, Texas, with a barrow raised by Chad Hill. And fourth was Presley Elston with a barrow raised by Elston Farms. Presley is from Morgan Mill, Texas. Congratulations to our lightweight light LPV barrow exhibitors. Now entering the ring is our heavyweight wide LPV class. Again, 8 head, ranging from 182 to 199.
Kind of a flag-tailed barrow over there.
Got 2 weighed and pinned back. Got 1 headed to the scales. Lily Cooper's headed to the scales now. Our last one's coming into the ring at this time. Again, 8 head here in this heavyweight light LPB class. Sent his 4th one to the scale. Got Heston Hall headed to the scales. Like a good class. Be fun to sort this set.
Yeah, he sorted those 4 back pretty quick.
And at this time, we need first and second place from Class 8 light OPB. Come back to the ring to get ready for the championship drive. Once again, that's first and second place from light OPB Class 8. Please come back to the ring.
So we're judging our heavyweight light OPBs right now. As soon as we conclude this class, we'll pick our champion and reserve champion light OPB. Then we'll move into our Duroc breed. We have 3 classes of Duroc Barrows. Okay, we got those 5th through 8th placed, and now we're getting ready to redrive 1 through 4 here in class number 9, heavyweight light LPBs. Not sure who the girl in this red jacket is. That's Avery Mabry with that Chester Barrow. This is Heston Hall.
Yeah, the girl in the red jacket, I know she brought quite a few during the Gilt show.
Yeah, that's terrible. I remember her showing quite a few too, and I don't remember her name. So, 4th one coming out is Lily Cooper from Wolford. Pretty nice top end right here. There's a nice one he put back in 4th with Lily Cooper. Studying his top 3 right now here in this heavyweight light LPB class.
The young lady we mentioned earlier, hers is kind of the heavier weight barrow out there.
Kind of a beefy made one.
Oh, yeah.
Going to leave him out and go to the mic. So here's Kyle with his selection.
Super good class of white OPBs. It's been a pleasure to work through them here with these kiddos. I'm going to start with the young lady in the center of the ring. That thing comes at you like a Mack truck. He leaves with just as much width and just as much power. And I'll be honest with you, I just had that thing out here. I was waiting for him to take a bad step. I was waiting for him to lose his composure or get tight, and he simply just didn't. Tall shouldered, level made, good looking, real good show pig. From there, I'm going to go with the young man right there in the center for second. That's a heavy duty, burly made, loose skeleton one. And to me, I think his advantage comes in two different forms over the third place pig. I feel like that pig has just got a little bit more of a unique from his blade forward. I don't get too much into that in terms of market bears or bears in general, but what does it for me is when you get right on top of this thing's got a big, big back, a lot of shape rolled up in him. Really good show pig. Young lady taking nothing away from your third place pig. I think that's a super good white down-eared pig. I just didn't read him to be just quite as unique through his front end and just not quite as shapely up high. But that one's broad made. He's got a lot of power and he handles it very, very well. Young lady coming out here in fourth has a tall shouldered, heavy bone, good built one. We need to open this one up. We need to square him up in his knee. We need to give him more power and width coming and going. But a very, very good pig to go there in fourth. Young man coming out here in fifth. I like this hog a great deal. He almost made the cut. I almost sent this thing to the scales. I think today he just gets a little out-horsed. We just need a few more groceries. I think this thing, give him time, more days on feed. I think he's got bright, bright days. I love the pig's look. I love his build. I love his proportions. He's got a killer hip and hind leg for a white down-eared one. That's a good pig. Young man coming out here next has got a really shapely, heavy muscle, deep-bodied one. We just need to give him a little bit more of a unique look up front and a little more bone and substance down low. Same to be said with the pigs here to round out the class. We need to extend this one from his blade forward, and we need to extend him and level him out from his hip back. Give him a shot of bone could help as well. Young lady rounds out the class with a tall-shouldered, really good built one. We just need to give that pig more. Congratulations. Good job, kiddos.
And the results for Class 9 Light OPB are as follows. In fourth place, Lily Cooper. Third place is Kellen Merkel. Second place goes to Heston Hall. And first place is Avery Mabry.
So your heavyweight class winner in the light OPBs, Avery Mabry from Weatherford, Texas. Second in that class, Heston Hall from Vernon, Texas, with a barrow raised by Jace Francis. Now rolling back in our class winners to show for our champion light OPB. Out of the lightweight class, have Mason Rayburn out here in the orange sweater from Carrollton, Texas. And our heavyweight class winner, Avery Mabry from Weatherford, Texas.
The young lady comes out the gate and drives right at me. She knows what it takes. What's neat about this pig is that he's just as impressive from the side and just as good going away. Young lady in our last class there will be our champion.
Your champion light OPB comes out of the heavyweight class, exhibited by Avery Mabry from Weatherford, Texas. Now bring in Heston Hall to show for reserve champion light OPB.
Duroc to start coming to the ring. Once again, that's Class 12 Duroc. Start coming to the ring, please.
I think that champion there hit him pretty hard. It didn't take him long to go find it.
That's a good pig.
Yeah.
That's a very good pig. I'd like to know where he came from. I do know his 840 tag, but I don't know where he came from. It's still a nice pair to pick from right here. I think these three can be heard from later on at Texas Majors. All those kids from Texas.
Decision definitely gets tougher here for a reserve. Young man drops out his second place pig. You know, we talked that pig as being just super cool pattern from the side. Heavy bone, not a tight joint in his body, real shapely up high. When we talk about the young lady's lightweight pig, I like this pig too. You get right up on top of them. We talked about how big of a back and how much spread that one has. To me, I think one of them does it just in a little neater built, little cooler looking package from the side. Young man's going to have reserve.
Reserve champion light OPB is heavyweight. Comes out of the second class, Heston Hall from Vernon, Texas. Again, champion light OPB, Avery Mabry. Reserve champion light OPB, Heston Hall. Congratulations to all of our light OPB exhibitors as they exit the ring. Now move into our Duroc Prospect Barrows show. We have 3 classes of Duroc Prospect Barrows. Have 9 head in this lightweight class. Classes weight range goes from 116 to 146.
OPBs. Your champion is Avery Mabry, and the reserve is Heston Hall.
Jumping back here into the reds. We got our lights. How many entries we got here? Nine. Weight ranges from 116 to 146.
And folks, once again, we owe a lot of gratitude to our fantastic sponsors for this event. Some of those sponsors are Second to None Awards, Adams Fab, Primo Feeds, the Law Office of David Chumley, Hoff-Schulte Genetics, Delm Prevailing Genetics, and Flatland Show Pigs.
In lightweight Duroc Barrows, class 12 overall, 9 head in this class. In fact, we got 7 in here right now. Got one of them weighed and headed to the holding pen.
Yeah, he was studying that one when it first came out. He didn't end up pulling it right away, but came back around to it. Looks like he's sending another one here to the scales.
Yep, weighed that one, sending him to the holding pen. So, again, 9 head here. I'll keep at least 4, I would think, towards the top end, maybe 5. There's a young man. He grabbed this young man, sent him to the scales.
I like the color on that one.
Okay, he grabbed another one, sent it to the
At
scales.
this
So he's
time,
got
we
4.
need Class 13 Duroc to start coming to the ring. That would be Duroc Class 13. Please start coming to the ring.
Got this young man here in the dark colored vest. Weighed him too. So he's got 5 weighed and pinned back. I assume he'll probably play 6th through 9th now. And then rework these top 5.